having a wonderful day today. We are in the parking lot of Shapiro's, which is a famous delicatessen. Yeah, we got a shirt. Typically, if we really like the restaurant, the deli, whatever, and they have cool shirts, if it's a good restaurant, we like to get the shirt. And I just realized, Lizzie, I'm wearing a shirt from a place. This is Ted Drew's from St. Louis. They have custard. It's delicious. All right, let's get into it. Black and white cookie. Shortbread dipped in dark chocolate and vanilla icing, fudge. I don't know.
I believe it's white chocolate.
White chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh my. It's so soft in there. And the texture. Once you get past that white chocolate texture, you go into that soft shortbread. That's a nice topping. And the shortbread, it's so soft, you can tell that it's quality. That is a really good cookie. I'm going to go 8.2 out of 10.
This is their pure beef burger. Now this is going to be something interesting because their website describes this as a Russian recipe burger, and Shapiro's is known as a deli, so they have different meats and sandwiches, pastrami's, and so forth. So I'm really excited to try this. This comes as is a Russian recipe of the burger, and it has grilled onions on top. Oh, it looks like it's been cut in half even. Get a good look at that. Okay, so pretty standard here. Doesn't look like any condiments or anything come on it. I'm sure you can order it as you'd like with additional condiments and things like that. Overall, it looks pretty plain, but I'm excited to see what this recipe is all about. It did say a hidden gem on their menu. So, without further ado, let's give this a try. Dear Lord Jesus, thank you for this meal. That is a very well-seasoned burger. The menu does say they have breadcrumbs in the burger, in the patty itself, so it seems to have more of that like meatloaf style, and that comes through for sure. There's not a lot to hide because this is just patty, grilled onions, and bun. So I have to say that it's called a pure beef burger, and that beef flavor, that seasoning is really coming through. Let me get another bite here. The onions, they do add a nice texture even though they're grilled. Nice flavor to it. I do wish that there was maybe more on this burger, some condiments or something just to add a little bit more. But overall, for the pure beef, for what it is, this is not bad at all. And it's seasoned really quite well. I think I'm going to give this a 7.4 out of 10.
They are a bakery. They're a delicatessen. They have a lot of great sandwiches, cafeteria-style food, but they also have a lot of bakery items. This particular one is called the Shapiro Brownie. Now, if you're going to go ahead and give it your name, then you know it's going to be good. So I'm excited about this. Figured I'd go ahead and do a little slice off. Okay, that went in there very nice. This thing has not been sitting around getting hard or anything like that. This is nice and soft. It's got some nuts in there, got a little chocolate icing. The Shapiro Brownie. It's rich, and I mean chocolatey, chocolatey. And then you get that little bit of texture with the nuts. That's a good little addition. That icing is nice, smooth, creamy. The brownie itself is nice and soft. It's got a little dense to it, not too dense. It's still very soft, and then you get those nuts. This is a very nice brownie, worthy of the Shapiro name. I'm going to give it 8.7 out of 10.
These are, I think they're pronounced Rugula. They have a very unique spelling. I've got one that is chocolate and one that is cinnamon. They don't really sit on top very nicely. There we go. One that's chocolate and one that's cinnamon. I'm going to put these head to head together. And again, this is from Shapiro's Deli. They also have a bakery there. So I don't know a ton about rugulas, but it looks like it's a flaky dough that has been rolled with a filling. You can get these with fruit fillings. I believe it looks like this one's going to be the chocolate one. This one's going to be cinnamon. Feeling them as I got them out of that package, they feel very light. They've got that covering of powdered sugar there. They look like they're going to be really delicious. So head to head, I'm going to choose my favorite out of the two. I'm going to take a bite. I think I'm going to start with this one first. All right. Very flaky. You can see and you can really taste the layers of flakiness, sweetness. It's not too sweet, not overpoweringly sweet, but that is really good. That nice chocolatey richness really comes through as well. Now let's try this one here. The cinnamon seems to have more of a lighter profile. As you can see, it's a bit taller too. So it's really airy. It's not quite as dense as the chocolate, which, you know, I can't even say it's that dense to begin with, but that cinnamon just brings on a little bit more of a lightness and flakiness with the dough there. Out of the two, putting these head to head, I'm going to go with the cinnamon here as my favorite. Both really great. Thank you, Shapiro's. These were wonderful.
And what we have here is a PLT. Shapiro's is a Jewish delicatessen, so they don't do bacon. So what this is pastrami, and I guess they fry it up or do some sort of seasoning process or something like bacon. But this is called a PLT, a pastrami, lettuce, and tomato. You got the lettuce and tomato in there. And this is on sourdough. So here is the Shapiro's PLT. The pastrami is peppery, it's salty. It does have a bacon-like texture and slight flavor, but definitely leaning more in the pastrami category. But this is like a pastrami bacon. It's good. Bread's nice. Lettuce, tomatoes, fresh. It's got mayo on there. I'll tell you what, I like that pastrami bacon. Boy, that is a good looking piece of meat right there. So for the Shapiro's PLT, I'm going to give it 8.4 out of 10.